Welcome to Dakota and Family. My name is Jason.
This is Wendy.
And we want to thank you first of all for viewing this and watching this lately. The views have been great. This video is not mainly geared toward increase, our YouTube channel. It is, but it's really for autism awareness and everything. We want to discuss a recap of our IEP meeting. I'll let Wendy start off first. How did you think it went?
I think it went pretty well. What do you think?
It went pretty well because why? Because we had great advocacy.
Yep.
We were more assertive, and then we had a educational disability advocate, and she helped us get them to firm up on promises by putting it in writing. And one of the things they did was on the bus that he's had problems getting on the bus, and bus monitors not helping out in the past.
And so we asked for aid for him. So
they denied it, kind of said they already had one, but we had it backed up with a psychiatrist's statement. So what they said is they'll just work on steps, and then they'll go over things what they should do with Dakota with the monitors and all that, and they put it all in writing. So first thing I gotta say is, for you guys dealing with severely disabled kids and people that are in IEP, get everything in writing and have a good disability advocate. That's my first thing to say. Okay, the next major issue was we want a functional behavior assessment, and they refused to do that. So I put I wanted a notice of action. I kept repeating that. If it's no, that's fine. I just want a notice of action. They finally we got some compromise. They're going to do an ABC chart, keep track of his behavior, and then we're going to have another meeting September 10 for existing behavior data. We wanted a para and an aide with him at all times because of his temper tantrums at home. We figured he'd have some at school, and they haven't been complete on their paperwork that they bring home on his behavior.
Detailed information.
Yeah.
And another thing is, we were kind of mad at the fact that they were wanting more documents from the doctors and stuff, saying that
they didn't have a diagnosis.
That they, he didn't have any diagnosed of it, and it's not in the school.
And we had to have that.
And we had to have that in order for him to go to the school. So that tells me that the school is not
keeping up with their paperwork.
Not organized. So we had to do another release for information, and they wanted all the way back to when he got diagnosed.
And I was like, no.
2013, and they didn't really, when she gave us the paper to sign, she didn't go into detail what she wanted, so we had to say no to it until she put detailed information on what she wanted, because we have to protect Dakota.
Yeah, I said you can get the diagnosis, you can go back 3 years, and that's it. And that was great. And then, like I said, they got them scared when you use the notice of action. Whenever you request something, and it's very important, use that notice of action. But it has to be very important. You can't do it all the time just because you said no. Try to work with your team, try to work with a compromise and all that. Now, it's hard for us to compromise with this school because we have bitter feelings for them. They've been known to have revenge tactics. But now that they know that we have a disability advocate that knows the law, I don't think that's going to happen. And we had another advocate there, but it seemed like she wasn't really an advocate. And she usually sided with the school and all that, and I didn't like that. That's why I got this other advocate. Guys, make sure that you're advocating for your kids in the IEP, but also have strong disability advocate behind you. Can't stress that enough. So this is our autism awareness, and I think, well, do you have anything to add? please, and if you have bitter feelings, be like my wife and just keep your mouth kind of shut unless you need to address something, you know. My wife is still mad about this school. They shouldn't have brought him home with no shoes on that one day when there was snow and ice on the ground. So please, like,
comment,
and subscribe. And let us know if you watch this video either through Facebook or YouTube. I'd rather you comment on YouTube channel because that gives us, it helps us with our algorithm on there. Alright. Bye.
bye all.